Something is going on with Crayola. The other day, I noticed they'd made an entirely new Instagram page for adults-only colouring and art supplies. But it doesn't stop there. The Crayola Experience announced they were doing an adults-only night at the Experience. 18 and older, so no kids allowed, and you get 3 hours to yourself, basically, at the Crayola Experience for $35 a ticket, which is more expensive than getting an entire day's worth at the Crayola Experience. But this time, you're pretty much just going to not have kids there, and also a heavily promoted workshop. So this event is entitled Crayola After Dark, and this is what the special ticket includes: a guided craft workshop, design your own colourful journal with watercolour pencils presented by AR Workshop, access to explore over 20 plus hands-on attractions which you get in the daytime, character meet and greets, live DJ playing 90s hits, raffle prizes, and more. So obviously I had to go. I had to film the entire experience to see if it was actually any good. Basically, you're paying like $6 more to go to the Crayola Experience and be there without kids. But the main thing promoted for this entire event was the guided craft workshop. Guided. Where was the guided? I'm filming this now a month on from when I've been, and I'm still salty about this. Here we go. Let's head over to the Crayola Experience and see what the adults only night is actually like.
I am officially back at the Crayola After Dark, adults only 18 and up experience, where we basically just come here and use all of the kids stuff without the kids.
Okay, we just finished check-in. We got the 7 p.m. time for the AR workshop, which I'm not sure what it's going to entail, but apparently they're going to teach us stuff, which is going to be interesting. Thank you, very nice.
I'll give you a little info if you'd like.
Thank you. Okay, we are in. It's very weird being here and there not being any kids, but it's also very exciting. Because it's almost 7 o'clock already, we're going to head over to the cafe, because apparently we're going to be doing a watercolour journal, so that's interesting. There's Big Ol' Beautiful, the world's largest crayon. It's actually nice, because last time it was hard for me to actually film this, because there were so many kids everywhere. I didn't want to film people's kids. Wonder if we get to play on that as well. Something you don't see every day at the Crayola Experience. They have alcoholic beverages for purchase. I don't know what to say.
I'll try this one.
Okay, we're sat with a big group of people at the table. It's not awkward at all.
Hello everybody, my name is Debbie. I am with AR Workshop, and we are a DIY craft boutique. We're partnering with Crayola to do tonight's event. All of the directions are on your bookmark, and all the different ways to do watercolor pencils are right here. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So they make a whole thing about this. Okay, so you go in. We stood there for 15 minutes just to check into the Crayola Experience. We get there at 6:30 on the dot. One person checking in, probably 30 people. Don't ask me why. Then they're like, okay, there's 2 times for this guided workshop. Get there. In front of us was this spread of like 5 different colouring pages on cardstock, like this big. Me and my brother were like, oh, okay, so we'll pick up one of these colouring pages. So we picked up one, you know, then they take us to a seat. Fine, fair enough, yeah. And whilst we're sat there, there's people still coming in for the 7 p.m. time, and then people, there's colouring pencils in the middle of the table, okay? And we're sat there and I see people start to colour. I'm like, hey, okay, you know, cool. The guided workshop, the woman in charge of the workshop, I guess, I don't, you know, or she works for this workshop agency, whatever they are, walks up, introduces herself, very nice, like, oh, if you need any help with anything, you know, here's the little, it's like a little bookmark. On the front it says watercolour journal. It just basically tells you how to use watercolour pencils. And I'm like, okay, so this is probably just like a guide that goes along with what she's gonna tell us to do. We're probably gonna, you know, we've got these blank journals that are on the center of the table as well. And I'm like, okay, she's probably gonna maybe just teach us to draw like a pencil, or like draw like do something like that, right? Everyone's got the little colouring sheet. So everyone just starts colouring in whilst more people are coming in for this workshop. So we're doing that, colouring in, 15 minutes goes by, I'm now done.
I'm not sure if I'm guessing we're going to get a workshop, right? Soon, that was the point of being here.
And then I'm done, I'm sat there for 15 minutes and I'm like, okay, 15 minutes gone by, I'm like sat there, the lady was like, she's walking around like smiling and nodding like a teacher, you know, walking around. I felt like I was in school. And I'm like, okay, so now what? When's the workshop gonna start? Like, she hasn't like taught us anything yet. I thought she was gonna get up there, start saying, right, so this is what we're gonna do, then we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this, check on everyone's work. Then I see down the table that someone is taking a pair of scissors from the middle of the table and starts cutting up their like colouring sheet. And I'm like, oh, that's weird, why is she doing that? Then she's got a little glue stick and she's taking the glue stick on the paper and sticks it on the front of the blank journal. And I'm like, did I miss something? So I asked the guy that was sat directly opposite me, like, oh, did she tell us to do that? And they go, no, she didn't tell us to do that. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? It doesn't tell us to do that on our little sheet of paper. So I'm like, okay, so is that what we're supposed to do? I'm looking around and I'm clearly confused as heck. I cut up my paper, take the paper glue, stick it on the front of my journal, and then I'm done. Okay, I'm seeing other people cut this up and put it on top of here, so I'm guessing that's what we're supposed to do. I did not know that. No one told me that. Okay, there we go. That was awful. Oh my God. Hi, okay, so I'm currently editing this and I realised in April they had an 80s night and someone actually made a video on this night. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have a look and see what their workshop was like, right? Because again, still salty. So her channel is called Light Love Lauren and they literally had a workshop where they were making like a little clay dish. The woman was sat with a little microphone at the head of everybody. They had all these supplies and they were making stuff. So I honestly don't know what happened at my workshop, but it was not that. Okay, so the Crayola Experience workshop was a serious disappointment to me. But if you are someone that loves to learn, for many, many years now, I have always recommended Skillshare, and they are kindly sponsoring today's video. So Skillshare is human-made learning in a digital world. With thousands of online classes taught by real people, there is a class for everyone in everything you can possibly imagine, for work, life, and the joy of just learning. And now more people than ever are trying to learn new hobbies and just overall break away from doom scrolling. From art and illustration to DIY, design, home, lifestyle, marketing, business, gardening, there's just something for everyone. I myself have been using Procreate for many years now, but they're always updating it and there's always something new to learn. Skillshare by far is the best place to learn anything Procreate. Like hands down, you will never find more classes on Procreate than on Skillshare. One of the more recent classes I've taken is Mastering Color in Procreate, Theory, Palettes, and Digital Illustration by Sarah Holiday. And I've been working on a lot of illustrations behind the scenes recently, including this one. This is actually a Kindle case design I'm working on with Lash Next Door that's going live in August. I wanted to try a different color palette to normal for me. I also love how every class on Skillshare has a project that you complete by the end of it. So if you want to try Skillshare for yourself, the first 500 people to use my link in the description or the QR code on screen now will receive a free month trial of Skillshare. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. They make this big thing about it on the website, right? Like this AR workshop and then 20 plus activities that you can do sort of in the daytime too. So I was really excited for this workshop and it said about watercolor journal, right? Apparently we're supposed to just glue stick this to the front of the journal. No one told me that. So yeah, the workshop was basically sitting and coloring and sticking this to a white journal, which was unexpected. I feel like that should have been a little bit better than that personally, but okay. Okay, next up, I did this last time, the cartoon creator. Nice, thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna need a different photo to that. Oh wait, I haven't pressed begin. Don't move your face. Did you do yours yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go with, what's this one, a Vespa? Okay, let's try that. I don't know what that's gonna be. This is really cool though, the Crayola bot. It actually sketches it on the paper right there. I loved this activity last time. There wasn't a theme last time, so this is cool. Oh my God, it's me on a Vespa. That's hilarious. That's awesome. What did you pick? Snowman?
Yeah.
All right, tell me when my brother got this one. Look at that. He's a little snowman, looking good, okay? And there's me. What the heck? So they actually have out all of these little activities here that you can do, which is nice, that you have in the daytime too. And you can make all of these things right here. There's more over here too. Cool, this is nice. This is less crazy than obviously when it's open in the daytime. Right, we're gonna go ahead and try the drip art. I did this last time and it's really, really fun. Okay,
Shut that door.
shut the door, okay.
Next one will go in when this light turns.
Okay, cool.
This the lever here. This will control the speed.
Oh, nice, okay, thank you. Okay, so apparently we do this lever. I think I did this last time. If you press this, it's dripping on there. There we go. Apparently when it goes green, I add this other color to it. Cool, okay, now add this other color in, close the door, and it starts again. You know what, I feel like I chose purple and pink last time. I don't know if there's a technique to this, so I'm just going fast and slow.
Looks cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be mostly pink. I swear I chose pink and purple last time. I'm going to be honest with you, it is not really realistic to take these home because as soon as the paper bends, the wax like breaks off, but it's still so fun to do. It's like spin art, but with crayons. Whoa! Look at that. Awesome. Okay, your turn. This came out so cool. Sorry, you might have to have my pink mixed in with your green. That might go a bit weird. That's awesome. Yours is better than mine is. Whoa, look at that. You picked great colors. Does anyone remember the grabbing machine fiasco from last time where my bear's feet were sewn on backwards? Yes, his foot's on the wrong way. His feet are upside down. Okay, so when you first come, they give you 4 of these like silver tokens, and then they give you a carrier bag which has another 2 tokens in it, and the tokens can be used for certain activities throughout the place. Last time we got some air dry clay, but this time you can actually get some markers. You can also get a pack of crayons, which is nice. So I think what I'm going to do is honestly just get some markers because I feel like my baby would use those most. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually going to just do like a couple of these for now. We got the washable Crayola markers. I got teal and raspberry. So you also get activities like this. I don't really know what they are. Something else I noted is you get access to 20+ activities, but a lot of them, originally I was like, why do they even bother having these on? Like, this should not be included in the activities. But I think for families with people that are special needs, I think this event would have been good for that. So I don't want to say, oh, the screens are pointless because no adult would use that, because maybe some adults would use that. I think it'd be good if some people are overwhelmed by having children running around and they just kind of wanted a more relaxed, I'd say relaxed. There was really loud music, so I don't know necessarily how appropriate it would have been. Honestly, it's nice to have access to them even though you don't have kids with you, because last time there was a lot of activities I didn't do because I just felt weird about even trying them. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. What I do love about the Crayola Experience is they do have like a ton of facts on the walls. Here's an information, things like that. Become a work of art in this kaleidoscope adventure. Ooh, okay, let's see what this is all about. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. Woo! I guess I'm gonna get emailed that video, so I'll post that right now. Let's go make our crayons. That's one of the really fun activities that you can do here. You get to pick a crayon color and then you get a little label on it that has your name, which is cool. So here is the station right here. You have the choice of any of these colors. I'm gonna go with cornflower because I love cornflower. Cornflower honestly is probably my favorite color. So let's start. Put that in there. English. Pick a you know what, I reckon I did cornflower last time. I feel like this is the most millennial emoji I use all the time, and I feel like it's something most younger people don't use anymore, so I'm gonna pick this one. Okay, Chloe Rose. Very original. Hey, yes, great job. They certainly make you feel good about yourself for doing basic things. Ooh, here we go, here we go. Okay, here is our cornflower blue pencil and our little label. Very cute. And then you go over to this station and you put it on your crayon. So you put your crayon in the slot, peel the label. This part's suctioning my label on, and then you literally just do that. Look at that. Honestly, this is like the highlight for me. Okay, so did you get your crayon? It didn't give you one. It should have given you a crayon.
I don't see a crayon.
It didn't give you a crayon.
It said take the label on the crayon, but only gave you the label.
It didn't. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, my brother just got a label when there's nobody around to ask. Or you could use a different token. I'm gonna be honest, it reminds me of like a really dead party. There's not a lot of people here. Maybe people just don't know about it. That's what I'm thinking. Well, maybe they do, but something tells me they're not really gonna be doing this again. I don't know. Let's just get you another crayon. What other color would you like? Do you want to just do the blue one I had? There you go.
Wow.
Cool. Isn't that we're easily amused? Right, let's go use some of our other tokens. I've seen some model magic over here I wanna get. Meltdown. I don't remember this. Pick up paper, paint with melted wax, showcase your creation. Okay, so I picked this up. This is the meltdown section. Apparently you go to these crayons here and you use melted wax to paint it. Okay.
This was not here last time. So, okay. I probably shouldn't have used green on my goldfish, should I? Whoa, okay. This is interesting. This is a fun activity. Oh my gosh, I'm making such a hash of this. Oh no!
Looks really cool.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you take it out of the light and it looks lame probably. This is so hard to make look good. Oh, let's use the other colour over there. You know, I'm gonna do blobs because I don't know how you're supposed to make this look any half decent. This is fun. They did not have this last time.
That's a really cool, like, effect.
It is really cool. And then if you have it, you know, if you have a black light at home, for example, I'm gonna do some little splatters. Oh, whoops. Let's try this one. And my fish looks cool. Should we try taking it out of the black light and see how it looks? It doesn't look nearly as cool now it's not under the black light, but it's still fun.
I still think it looks pretty
Thank
good.
you. Yeah, I really like that one. That was a fun activity to do. That is absolutely hilarious. What is going on? Oh my god, we have to do that. Okay, so this is another activity that I have not seen here before. It's called rockin' paper. You decorate, assemble, and watch it rock. So you colour in both pieces apparently. Pop both pieces out separate. Oh, this looks confusing. Okay, we'll figure out. I forgot how nice it is to colour with just regular Crayola markers, to be honest. Okay, so pop this out. Slide pieces together like that. Okay. I think that's how it goes. Oh, yours looks nice. It's a rainbow. Nice job. It's really nice to see such an appreciation for Crayola. Obviously, it goes back over a century, you know, so Crayola is in every single person that exists on this planet right now has most likely heard of or used Crayola at some point in their lifetime. And I think this event is nice because it is quiet. Like, I would hate it if it was really, really busy. It feels very, very empty in the sense, like, there's not a lot of people around at all, which is nice when you want to do, like, some of the activities, but some of the activities are a little bit juvenile for adults, so it's an adults night, but I would say a good portion of the activities like you wouldn't really want to do anyway. These kind of things though, they're fun. I did not do this last time, this was not here. So we made these little creatures and apparently we put little like binder clips to the end and they sort of dance around, so we're going to do that when my brother's finished. I did a bit of a hash job though. That looks pretty bad. I bought 2 Crayola chocolate bars, 2 drinks and 1 singular hot dog that came to $26. That's amazing. Right, yours is really jamming. Oh, I love it. That is so fun, genuinely. I love it. Kids would love that. Okay, so they have a ton of vending machines for Model Magic. So you can use your tokens to get any of the ones you want. I may get some white Model Magic, actually. Here we go. Hey, you can't go wrong with some good Model Magic. You can't go wrong with that. Like, you can get some as free token if you want one. Hey, nice. I'm gonna get some white Model Magic over here too. There we go. I'm gonna get some more Model Magic, and that is all of my tokens gone for the night. Do you want a picture with Bluetiful? Cool. Okay, so this one is called You Design, and you have colouring pages here that you colour in. I mean, obviously it's a colouring page. And you bring it to the scanning station where it brings it to life apparently, and then it'll add it to the screen, which is fun for kids. Kids would love that. Hi, what are the options?
You only have the dolphin and the cat.
Okay, we'll do the dolphin. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we also got a little coupon to get a scribble scrubby. Cute, let's go colour it in. Okay, I didn't do this last time either. I don't know if this is just included in this event specifically or what. I think I bought these for my cousin once. She's a lot younger than I am. I feel like this is something I would have loved as a kid. No, my pen is running out. Ah! Oh no, it's a different colour. Ah, shoot. Okay, well. I'm going to fancy and make the tip of the tail darker than the rest of it.
There we go, our little scribble scrubby. These, I think, are one of the coolest things that Crayola has come out with in recent years. I think it's such a great idea for kids. As you can see, it's very messy. That's why I use washable markers instead of something else.
They do have sinks over here though that you can use, so that is good.
These are really cute. So when I came here 2 years ago, I was not a mum, so I asked my mum for her opinion on what little kids would think of this place. Now I'm a mum, obviously my baby is only 1, but now as a mum, even though I don't technically have a toddler just yet, I'm looking at everything and thinking, wow, my little one would love it in here. I think, like my mum said, it would be a great place to cool off, especially if you're an annual pass holder. Like, it would cost nothing and it would be a great place for them to burn off energy, which is exactly what my mum said. I think for this specific experience, I don't know if it's worth the $35. I think it's really fun. I think it's nice to be here and sort of have access to everything. But again, most things I feel like, would you really want access to as an adult? I don't, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's nice to be a kid again, and that's the whole point. So lastly, let's do this one. Be a star. You can become a coloring page. Yes. Jam in tray. Okay, so someone's gonna get rid of that jam and get this picture of me. Great. Okay, let's try this one. Photo. Oh shoot, okay, let's take a picture. Ow, print. Is this one gonna work? Is this one busted too? Oh wait, no, there it is. Wait. Hey, that's great. You wanna go in one with me?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that'll do. Perfect. I'll let you keep that one. You have a beautiful picture of me for your wall. We've used all our tokens on markers and Model Magic and the crayon. I think we're gonna head out because I've done all of that activities that I wanna do. So let's go.
The only 90s thing about this was the DJ was playing some 90s hits. By some, I mean, part of the night he was playing Paramore, like early 2000s music. At one point he was playing some mid 2000s, and you know, maybe if you're a 90s kid, you appreciated that music, but usually if you go to like an 80s night, they play only 80s music, not 90s music. It felt very barren as well, which it felt sad because at the end of the day, it was still really, we had a blast. Me and my brother genuinely did have a really good time just doing the other activities. I want to say there was 5 really good activities, like the wax melt spinny thing. You had the scribble scrubbies, the little dancing thing was super fun. I loved that. The little melted wax painting that you did, and also like the Crayola bot. It was terrible, but it was still fun. With about half an hour to go before the event ended, my brother and I decided to go over and get our crayons. He put his token in, got his label, and it didn't shoot out a crayon. It didn't give him one. So there was literally no one around at this point to help. We were like looking around. I was like walking around like, where the heck is everybody? So I ended up just having to waste another token that I was given to just get him a crayon so he could like make his crayon up. So overall thoughts. It was a big letdown for me personally. I think that there was a lot to be desired. More could have been done to make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, that was my experience of the Crayola Experience. We had a blast, like we really did. There's a lot of fun activities there. There genuinely are. For kids, it's a fantastic place. I'm so excited for the day that I have an older toddler who will love this experience. You know, my baby is a little bit young at the moment to go, but I know it's going to be a win. And I think they have annual passes where you can go every single day, and it's very, very reasonable. But I think for this specific event, $35 for 3 hours for what you get. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If there's anywhere you want to see me go, somewhere in America, feel free to let me know. I'm very tempted to take a flight over to Buffalo, New York, biggest art store in America. If you do want to see that, feel free to let me know. But for now, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.